And we are back again, and it is FIFA 18. It's career mode, and me, Ida. And today we have a couple of games, and it is Burnley and Palace. And this is gonna be a good episode because if I go to the table, we are pulling away from West Ham finally, because we've scored so many goals, conceded quite a lot. But we've pretty much scored twice as many as West Ham. Everton still, I don't understand why they're so bad, but I really don't care. So we're going to go into this game. Where are Burnley in the table? They are 17th and Palace on 19th. This is going to be difficult because I seem to do rubbish against the teams near the bottom. As for the team we're going to use against Burnley, I reckon we can give a couple of the younger players a go because the team that they have isn't that great. And so I'm going to give Sessegnon, Pulisic a little go. I'm going to give Belotti a little rest for Brereton. And let's take Fabregas and let's put him in for Koke. I know that's not technically a young player, but it's a player that we can give a rest to. I was thinking of putting one of the younger centre-backs in, but we already have Christensen, Umtiti and Rudiger. And if I actually look at their ages, they are actually pretty young. Our whole squad is really young. We got a 21-year-old, a 24-year-old, a 25-year-old, another 25-year-old, 26, ignore Fabregas, 23, 17, I think he's like 19, yeah, 18, and then 27. So we've only got really two players over 26. I mean, even if you look at our bench, Azpilicueta 28, Musonda 21, Koke 26, 28 for Drinkwater, 24, 21, and 25. As we saw in the league table, this Burnley team isn't in a good position. Obviously, in real life, we're not this far into the season, but at the start of the season, Burnley were doing quite well, to be honest. They were top 6, I think it was. Hazard is edge of the area, though. Can he get a shot? Ah, he was pretty much reaching back for that. And I haven't changed the numbers. I thought I was going to, but I completely forgot because we've got, what's his name, Goretzka. He is number 24, and we've got Diego Costa's old number 19 as Brereton. So that's one that we could have changed. But Brereton's going to try and play it over to Pulisic, who slows down. He must have been trying to stay onside. Oh, no, he is offside still. Pulisic gives it a little switch over to Sessegnon. First time into Brereton. But it's not Brereton, it's Hazard. He does win it back, though, edge of the box. But he's being pushed away from goal. This Burnley defence is quite strong today. Even though they're not doing very well in the league, they've been strong in this game so far. Oh, Brereton gets bundled off the ball there by Ward. And he's trying to win it back. Can he get there? Gets it. That's how you do it as a striker. If you lose it, go get it back. Hazard is here. He's got pretty much the whole Burnley defence to get past on his own. There is no help for him in this early stage of this attack. Can he get across and shoot, though? Oh, and it's saved by Heaton. Second corner in a row, though. Can Fabregas get anyone on header on it? Is that Christensen? It is, and it's just over the bar. So close. There we are. Hazard gets the flick. He's going to go first time shooting. And it is a good save from Heaton again. He's on fire. I am saying Heaton, but I didn't actually check who was in their team, so it might not have even been Heaton so far. But Brereton almost plays in Hazard. And we're getting these little counter-attack chances, but Burnley are actually doing very well at keeping the ball. And I might have to do what we normally do when we're in this sort of position where we're just counter-attacking the whole time, is to try and slow the game down a bit, give ourselves an opportunity to work the ball forwards with numbers instead of just running at them and trying to use pace to get past them. Hazard is running into an alleyway here where nobody is there. Brereton again, can he get anything on it? And it's another great block from the Burnley defence. But we are still on this possession. And so far, we've not been able to unlock the door. But Brereton, little touch. And Fabregas! Oh, and he's hit it over the bar from quite a good position. We can do better than that. Hazard? Fabregas. It's pretty much Hazard that does those goals. But look how close that was. You need to do better than that, Fabregas. I made a poor challenge with Rudiger, and Burnley have a corner here. Goodmanson whips it in, but can we get anything on it? Oh, it's off the post. Oh, my word, what a finish. I wasn't commentating then. I didn't think he was going to shoot. Oh, my, who is that? That looks like Barkley. I think that's Goodmanson, and it is Goodmanson. I did a poor pass out from the back, and they've just gone right up the other end. Pretty much the second shot of the game, and they've got a goal after 41 minutes. And like I said, it's not going to be easy this game. Every time I play a crap team, we seem to lose or draw. Because that's pretty much been all of my bad results in this season so far. All of my bad results have been against the teams lower in the table. I think we even drew against Everton, who are bottom. We might not have, but I can't remember at this moment in time. But I have a feeling that we did. And I might check at the end. Sessegnon, it hasn't been great today. Half-time will give us an opportunity to change a couple of players, because we've not done amazing going forward today. We have got most of our younger players on, like Brereton, Sessegnon, but I would have thought we'd do better than we are. As we see, Burnley have had 3 shots that half. I thought they had 2. So they've obviously had 2 in quick succession that counted as a shot. And then they've got their goal, and only one of them is on target. We've had so many chances and not scored. And that Fabregas one was so good chance, and he couldn't get it on target over the bar. Maybe I put too much power on it, but I didn't think I held it down for that long. Fortunately, we have pretty strong bench, so I'm going to do triple substitution. Malcolm, Belotti and Musonda straight away. Let's see if we can get this game turned around and not lose to Burnley. Nice work, Musonda on the edge of the box. Hazard gets it on the edge. Can he finesse? No, blocked again by the Burnley defenders. Every little inch we do, every little time we get forwards, they're there every single time. We can't get through at the moment. Hazard is through now. Can he score against Heaton? He does. Belotti with another assist this season. That's why I brought him back on. I was going to leave it, but Brereton didn't really do much in that first half. Hazard with the goal, and we are 1-0. Can we get it to 2-1 or even more? We need to get this goal, because I want to just stay as far ahead of West Ham as we can, because they are still doing pretty well this season. Hazard gets it from Fabregas. Can he oh, Hazard. Nice turn, but had to do a snapshot because the defender was just going to get straight back at him. I thought we'd managed to get a goal there. So close. Big switch of play from Malcolm up to Musonda, and it's into Hazard. Into Belotti. He's waiting for a little run from Fabregas. Can he get it across to Malcolm? Oh, I was going for a sweaty. I wanted the goal, but we couldn't get it. Maybe I should have just shot, but from the last time Fabregas had an opportunity where he blazed it over the bar, I didn't want to go and miss the goal again, but we missed the opportunity anyway, so really it didn't matter either way. I should have just shot with Fabregas. We have another corner here. Fabregas is going to take it into the middle. Can we get a head on it, Belotti? And cleared off the line again. We've had 2 cleared off the line from Burnley today. That's probably why we're not winning yet. But we've got it on the edge of the box. Fabregas. Oh my God, Fabregas. Learn to shoot. It's on your right foot. Rudiger with a long ball over the top. Let's beat Burnley at their own game. It's all the way to Belotti. What a fantastic touch. Can he hit it first time? Across the keeper on the volley. And it's saved again by Heaton. But Musonda picks it up on this left-hand side. Can he do anything with it? Nobody's closing him down. Can he finesse it from the edge of the area? Nope, it hits the defender. Again, how many times this game? And Burnley now try and beat us at their own game. But we've managed to get it back off. Oh, Titty, why are you trying to pass it the length of the field up to a striker? Just play it to the midfield. Can we get it up the pitch in the last remaining seconds? Going to go into Malcolm. We've got a little bit of time, because normally the whistle would have gone there if we'd pushed into their half. But we've got it. Belotti. Poor pass to Hazard, and that's going to be the end of the game, guaranteed. Yes, it is. We couldn't win against bloody Burnley, so we have lost and drawn against Burnley this season. We haven't managed to beat them. Poor from the champions-elect, I'm going to say, because we are at the top of the league. I don't like Burnley. I really don't. We had 17 shots. They had 4, and they drew with us. They scored first. And we had more shots on target, twice as many as they had total shots. They had 1 in the second half. How did they get away with that?
When people now ask me if I like football, I say yes, I do like football, but not Burnley. Burnley can fuck off.
I've decided that I may take a national team job right now, because we are sort of pretty near the end of the season. I'm going to check with what ones I've got. I've got Canada, I have Colombia, no, Ecuador, Germany, Turkey, and Denmark. Now, there's obviously only one I can pick. and that is Germany. Now, I want to see if they have qualified for the World Cup, because why would they be looking for a new manager the year of a World Cup? Now, if it is because they haven't qualified, I'm going to check now. But if they have qualified, then I will be pretty happy with that, because I will see if I can win the World Cup for Germany at the end of this save and see what we can do. As for our main job, which is the Chelsea game, we are playing against Crystal Palace, and we've had a couple of little bits come up, and I'm going to show you what they are. So we have this guy here. He is 59 rated, he's 17, he's 6'4", he is English, he's a centre back, and he has a low attacking work rate, high defensive work rate, and his potential is massive. He's 59 rated, and that's when we've just signed him from our youth system. Now, I'm not going to play him, but I might just keep him on our bench in case we do need a defender, and I might just switch him in and out. But I'm going to train him up as I have been doing with Jackson. He's already gone up 1 point from 57, so maybe he could even challenge Brereton for a place. But Brereton is doing very, very well for us so far. Now, he's obviously not starting this game because we are going back to a pretty strong team, because I don't want to draw again. But we have Kante, Umtiti, Rudiger, Christensen and Courtois as sort of our back sort of 5. Koke, Goretzka, Alaba and Musonda as our midfield, and Hazard and Belotti up top. Now, obviously, Kante is basically a midfielder, but because he drops back so deep, he's almost like a centre-back anyway. And he joins in with these 3 at the back. So we'll see how it goes. I might put in Pulisic before we go to the next screen. Actually, I will do that for Musonda, because Pulisic has been doing quite well, and I'll swap in Musonda when need be. We are now trying to rectify pretty rubbish result against Palace. Not Palace, Burnley. That's who we were playing. We are playing Palace now. And yeah, we're trying to rectify it because that wasn't the best result in the world. I mean, obviously, you can draw games in football. It's not like it's the end of the world, but we're trying to go as well as we can this season, and drawing against a team that's so far down the league like Burnley are, it's not the greatest. But Hazard, edge of the box, shoots first time, can't get anything in the box. Good tackle by Goretzka in the midfield. Hazard is with the defender. Can he finesse it around the keeper? Oh, and it's around the post as well. Very close there. Koke plays it out to Pulisic, who's one-on-one here. Can he get it in the box? Back post. Alaba isn't there to get it. Koke plays it back to Pulisic. He's not got many options here. He's had to go back and start again, waiting for him to get back to position. Is my striker Belotti going to get in the box? Doesn't look like it at the moment. Trying to get an opportunity to get it into someone. Goretzka's just going to hit it. Edge of the box. Easy save from the goalkeeper. And that's where I was looking for a big man in January. Just to, if we are in that position, we can just launch it in and see what happens in the box. We don't have that at the moment, but we're still trying. Goretzka, I thought maybe would be someone from midfield to push up. Deflected shot and interesting clearance from Palace. Goretzka's got it again, shoots, and Pulisic follows up. Poor shot, Pulisic. What was that? Just get your foot through it, man. Hazard on his own. Clearance from our defence, and he's trying to make something happen, and he's still going. Good tackle from, I think that's Jedinak, but we need to support him better. I don't know how to do it unless, because we're on counter-attack. I don't know, I know he's fast, but we have a lot of pace in our team. I built the team around Hazard. That's why we have so much pace. Like I said, we were looking for a big guy to cross it into. That's not building it around Hazard. That's sort of a different resort, just in case Hazard isn't able to do what we want him to do in the game. But like there, he just gets bundled off. But we can't seem to open up this Palace team at all. They are awful. Why can we not do it? I mean, maybe they're just losing by the odd goal and their defence is actually pretty good. It's just they're losing concentration every so often. But I can't see it. Like here, maybe actually Belotti. Nice, pretty much 1, 2, 3, 4. Not even just a 1-2 with Goretzka. And we do break them down finally, but it took a long time. 40 minutes or 41 minutes in, and we do score against Palace, but it's taken a while, and it's taken us some nice play here from Goretzka and Belotti, and a lovely, weird finish actually. I want to see that again. So, I thought it was a weird finish. Let's have a look at this. kind of finish. Okay, so he's sort of doing a weird bunny hop. Looks like he might hit with left foot. No, he doesn't. It goes through his foot and... yeah. So whilst that's a very odd shot, I don't know how the game decided that was the right thing to do. I thought he'd just go left-footed. I know I've put finesse on it, but what was that kind of finish? And now my defence is all over the place, 6s and 7s. And we've just scored. We need to calm it down a little, get ourselves back into the groove and try and get another goal in quick succession to try and put them away, really, because we didn't do that in the Burnley game when we had the chances. Belotti, please learn to pass a bit better this game. You did so well in the season so far for passing for assists, but just your general round play isn't great for passing. Nice play in here. Can Belotti get an opportunity to shoot? He does finesses. Oh! And that is a brilliant finish from Belotti. Who knew he could do that? We know he can assist, but he can't normally shoot that well. Well, that end to that second half. 2 goals in the space of like 6 minutes. I'm a lot happier with how we're going now. Now, there were 2 incredible finishes from Belotti. I have no idea how that first one went in, but the second one, unbelievable shot with a finesse. And Palace, 3 shots, none on target. And one of them apparently was from the halfway line. I don't remember that. That was a free kick, wasn't it? He must have just tried to shoot that. Oh, my word. Crystal Palace with the corner here. Zaha is looking to get it in the area. Can we get it away from goal? Sort of got it half away. Can we get the second header? Goretzka wins it. And Belotti is on the counter-attack. Can he play in Hazard? He does. Not the greatest ball in the world. Hazard brings it under his spell brilliantly. Can we get it into Belotti for the hat-trick? No, for some reason it goes all the way to Musonda. And he doesn't score. Why did that not go to Belotti? I will never know, because that was the obvious choice. But we'll have to deal with it. Can we get another ball in? Short ball, Goretzka! And it's deflected. Can we get another chance? Koke plays into Goretzka again. This edge of the area cuts back inside away from the defender. Finesses around. The keeper hits the bar. Oh, the crossbar. How have we not scored in this move? Belotti tries to work an angle to himself. Left-footed. Finesses. And that is quality, Belotti. Hat-trick for you. 2 on the right, 1 on the left. That is amazing from you, Belotti. We should have scored in so many of those chances. But we do eventually, Belotti. Yes, it is. Belotti, little switch over to Musonda. Tight angle. Oh. Oh, no. I went for ambitious, and that was ambitious. Belotti's played through by Hazard. Plays it out to Sessegnon. He's going to go for a tight angle shot. Oh, and it's got over by the keeper. Tipped by Hennessy. Sessegnon with a long ranger. Can we get anything from this corner? Let's go for there. And it's Koke's going to whip it in. That's too close to the keeper, surely. No, Kante gets it. Edge of the box. He's going to shoot. And it's deflected. Not deflected. Blocked by the defender. So many blocks in this game by Palace players. They haven't done awful defensively. They're just not very good. That's why we've scored so many, yet they've still got so many blocks in. Like, their defence hasn't been terrible. Belotti's just been brilliant today. And, oh, what a block by the young man Hall. I brought him on for the last sort of 25-30 minutes or so, I think. And he's doing quite well. He's not had much to do. And he leaves a player to go on his own. Sessegnon blocks it off the line. Oh, that was their biggest chance. It comes off both posts. But it's full-time 3-1. It doesn't matter if that went in because we would have won anyway. 3-1 or 3-0 in the end as it comes down to it. Now, how have they had 11 shots? They didn't attack, really, in the second half. How does that work? I mean, they've only got 2 on target. There you go. All right. That makes more sense. They've just sort of had shots from everywhere, and we've had lots of blocks and things. But it didn't seem like they've had that many shots. I don't get it. As we are at the Tottenham game, we are not going to play that this episode. We're going to play that in the next one, so I'm going to have to end this one here. Now, before we do, I'm just going to quickly look at how many goals we've scored. And as you can see, Hazard, 27 goals in the league. Morata's only just been overtaken by Sergio Aguero, who's done fantastic this season. 20 goals is very good. Jesus and Fernandinho have done pretty well for Man City too. But where is Belotti? He's only got 8 goals this season. But if we go on assists, 10 goals and 10 assists. Or 8 goals, I should say, for Belotti. But Hazard is just unbelievable. And Morata, again, he's still up there, and he's injured for 3 months. But if you look at how many assists we've got, we share the assists around. We just have Hazard and Morata basically finishing them off. But recently, just Hazard. And as we've looked at those statistics, and we've obviously seen that the table is still ahead by 6 points, so I'm going to end the episode here. So if you liked it, please give it a like. If you loved it, please consider to subscribe. Thank you for watching, and peace.